And hello, everyone. I'm your host, Daren Jaime, and today is Wednesday, February 7th. You're watching Open, a live program bringing the Bronx and New York City straight to your TV set. We want to encourage you to stay connected to us, and you can find out more about us on Twitter at BronxNetTV and Facebook at Open BronxNet Television. Well, a lot's been going on over this past week. We'll now catch you up with more with our Bronx updates. Well, it's been more than 4 months since the island of Puerto Rico was devastated by a hurricane, and now power still remains out in many hard-hit communities. Over the weekend, Governor Andrew Cuomo and Governor Richard Rosello joined New Yorkers across the state in rally of support of Puerto Rico. The federal government was called to fully fund the island's $94.4 billion Build Back Better plan, a disaster relief aid package. Critical improvements still remain gridlocked by the lack of attention and federal funding from the government, including the restoration of power to nearly 1/3 of the island. Now, those in favor of seeing the funding restored have been asked to contact House Speaker Paul Ryan and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell to make your voice heard. Well, New York City is bracing for possible cuts out of Washington. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio released a preliminary budget containing few new projects and offered little guidance on how the city would deal with possible cuts coming out of D.C. The mayor called for a $3 billion increase in spending as part of an $89 billion budget. Now, some of the biggest spending increases could be found in the capital plan. About $750 million more would go to the mayor's housing plan, and $82 million allocated to buy new boilers in public housing buildings where some residents have suffered from a lack of heat this winter. Also, another $72 million over this fiscal year, and the new building will go for 4 pre-kindergarten locations. Well, in other news, Gisela Perez, a 64-year-old avid marathon runner from the Concourse Village, is preparing to take on a new challenge. She's preparing for the daunting task of climbing 102 stories of the Empire State Building. Perez has ran more than 100 marathons, completing a 26-mile stretch. She's competed in marathons in Philadelphia 2 times, as well as in Chicago and Memphis, New Jersey, and Central Park. As a female in her 60s, Perez leads a group of women from her Concourse Village community and runs every Tuesday morning, hoping to encourage other women around her and her age to continue running and pushing themselves. Well, Community Board 7 voted unanimously on the approval of the Doe Fund's supportive housing development at 3188 Villa Avenue, pending that the board's conditions are met. The project, dubbed the Villa House, will then be 10 stories high, including 60 studio apartments, as well as 8 one-bedroom apartments. The community board listed 3 conditions in its letter to the Doe Fund. First, the Doe Fund must work with the proper agencies, ensuring a certain number of the units are reserved for seniors living within the board's communities. Second, the application process needs to be advertised in a timely manner. And finally, all employment opportunities created as a result of the project should be offered first to residents of the community. Of course, we'll keep you updated as more information becomes available. Well, Host Oaks Community College held the LGBTQ career fair to provide opportunities to all Bronxites. Our BronxNet reporter, Arlene Makoko, was there, and she brings us a story right now.
Email, and it was not a professional email. So guess what? She did not get the job.
From sprucing up your resume to managing your LinkedIn account, job seekers joined employers at the Bronx LGBT Career Fair to participate in workshops and talk with over 70 companies represented, including Destination Tomorrow, a grassroots organization located in the South Bronx that provides services to and for the LGBT community.
We're mostly looking for some peer navigators, some case managers to facilitate the programs that we do at Destination Tomorrow.
I just thought this was very unique and cool, and I've never been to an event like this before, so it was just awesome to be able to attend it.
With the Bronx experiencing record unemployment with about 100,000 new jobs that have been added in the last 8 years, Borough President Ruben Diaz Jr. joined Host Oaks Community College in making the space available to see that all communities prosper in this new economy.
And so each and every single one of you, whether you're an employer or if you're looking for an opportunity, the amount of people who are here speaks volumes.
we feel we need to give back to the community and do what we can to provide the resources and the opportunities to folks who are looking for employment and education or social service help. We are indebted to this community. We love being in this community, and we want to be able to provide any assistance that we can.
I'm interested in customer service, technology, food service, handling, the why especially.
With a 4.0 grade point average, Devin Talavera is hoping that will work to his advantage, and Brianna Abreu shared the resume writing workshop, provided this advice she found to be valuable.
The most important part was letting us know that the resume should be about you, and a lot of people do is that they have other people write the resumes for them, and I think it's not really useful because a resume should be about you, and it should represent your experiences and your skills.
I need a resume that is well put together. I need it to look like you care about what you're trying to do. I see resumes that literally it doesn't have a cover letter. I would like to have a cover letter because I would like to kind of hear about who you are and what, in a nutshell, what kind of experience you have before getting to the resume.
Other companies there included B&H, Montefiore Medical Center, and the Bronx YMCA. If you missed this career fair, you can email your resume to dmccall@bronxbp.nyc.gov, or you can go to the homepage of any of the companies being showcased here. For BronxNet, this is Arlene Makoko.
And thank you, Arlene. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll have more open right after this.